going to keep counting that way. In a minute, we're going to have one hand count. But for now, we've still got two hands kind of counting, right? So normal. And you can go as fast as you want. Let's go around twice. So the first round will be easy. Start. I'll say 0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
We're doing this in two hands. How are we going on that? 15?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
I'm 24. And I'm going to stop here. Now we're going to go, and when we get, we're still going to think like you've got two hands still, so still this way. But I'm going to take away the word 10 from you. Okay? And I'm going to tell you that I'd like you to count like Chinese people, which I'll just tell you real fast. I'm going to teach you really fast, almost. I'm not going to make you say the letter sounds, ER sounds, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. But instead, I'm going to have you learn something that they do, which is really helpful. When they get to the word, instead of, they would say like group, or they'll say 10, which is their grouping word. So we're going to say group, because we're trying to learn a little bit like that. So who's got 10, I think is well. So you're going to say group, one group, if you want. Actually say one group, and then you say, what do you think?
11?
No, you're going to say one group.
Oh, one group plus one?
And don't say plus, just say one group 1. That's how the Chinese say it, literally, that's what they say. They say, you know? Oh, good. All right. So, 0.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
One group.
One group 1. One group 2. One group 3. One group 4.
Very Chinese, like
One
good
group
job.
5. One group 6.
One group 7. One group 8. One group 9.
Two groups.
Two groups 1. Two groups 2. Two groups 3. Two groups 4.
2 groups 5, let's keep going.
Two groups 6. Two groups 7. Two groups 8. Three groups. Three groups 1. Three groups 2. Three groups 3.
Very Chinese sounding, I like it.
Three groups 5.
Three groups 6. Three groups 7. Three groups 8. Three groups 9.
4 groups.
Okay, stop. Well, let's jump. Suppose you said 9 groups, 9. Nathan, right?
9 groups. I'm
What do you
assuming
want to
10.
say?
I'm assuming 10 groups isn't right.
That's fine. Help it.
Oh, I can't see.
A group of groups. How's that?
Group.
Yeah, one group of groups. Does that make any sense to anybody besides? Okay.
One group.
One group and a group. One group of groups is what I think.
One group of groups.
One group of groups 1.
Mhm.
One group of groups 2. One group of groups 3. One group of 4. One group of groups 5. One group of groups 6. One group of groups 7. One group of groups 8.
One group of groups 9.
Group of groups.
Maybe we should stop here. One group of groups and a group. So,
Something like two going.
that makes sense. Let's not stop there. One group of groups
And a group.
and a group.
One group of groups and a group. One group of groups and a group 1.
Mm-hmm.
One group of groups and a group 2.
Okay, let's stop. So, why did I do this? Somebody tell me why we're doing this maybe. And why did I put group in instead of 10?
You know what, I'm thinking it like when kindergartners learn to count, that's what it is to them. It's so
Yeah.
strange.
Yeah.
And even preschoolers.
Yeah.
That
So it's going to pull us back in history a little bit.
Place value too, like when you do the, I know like in the lower grades, you'll have the bunches of straws or something. I mean, this is back when I
Right.
subbed and stuff, they
Yeah.
would have a bunch of 10 straws and that would be a group.
So I need a recorder for the next thing we're going to do, because now we're going to keep a record of what we say, and we're going to, and I told, do you agree with me that we were using our, thinking about it like 2 hands, right? One hand, but we're going to go around and we're going to count. I need somebody, are you,
so like a
why
big
don't you do
spot.
this?
Yeah.
So I need a pen. Becky's going to record what we say, and it might go 30 or 40 places, so find a way. I'm going to leave it to you guys. But you're going to try to keep a record of us counting. Okay?
Every single person?
Every time somebody says something, pause the next person until she knows what she writes, okay? You might need to be patient. She might have to make a decision. We're going to count now with one hand. So I'm going to leave you, I mean, I'm not making you totally change to another language, but we're still kind of following that grouping thing, but this is still 1. So 0.
2,
3, 4, 5.
So what do you think I'm going to say now?
Group.
A group.
Am I supposed
So-
to be writing all of this?
Yeah, so we're going to, no, we just had to start. We were practicing. But now you're going to write and we're going to go slow. So you kind of heard us start. You might think about it. We're going to start again, 0. So go ahead and write 0 for me. I said 0.
1,
And slow down until she decides what to write, okay?
2,
You can just put your 2 down.
Okay.
Okay. No, she might be challenged now. I don't know. What do you say? A group.
put a T.
So I'm going to help. I'm going to intervene. I'm going to tell you a group is always, you guys almost forgot to use the great innovation of whatever it is, zeros. So how about 1 and 0 right there? Right here, put 1 and 0.
Oh, that's a binary system.
So let's read it together. Right, second row.
0,
1, 2, 3, 4.
A group. I want you to call. I know when you see it, I know what you want to say, but I want you to call it a group. And now, that was you, so,
So I'm
G1.
group 1.
And how will you want to write that?
G1.
Well, this is 10.
Yeah, I want
This
you,
is 11.
but don't call it that, call it group 1.
Yeah.
1 group and 1. Do you see what she's writing in terms of calling it a group? That was this first mark, and then calling it 1, that's the second mark, right? So try to drop your G system and just say, yeah, so who is, okay, go ahead.
1 group 2.
Can you write a little bit larger for the next sentence? Okay, yeah, but I just wanted to see, okay?
Okay, 1 group 3.
So now you guys don't need to say anything, just talk to each other.
1 group 4.
2 group. 2G. 2G.
2G.
Aren't you glad you stood by that paper?
No.
Here's that.
So this means this is the group number, and this is how.
Yeah, so let's do that.
One
thing.
group.
So
So
1, 1,
So this
1.
would
you wanted to do 2 groups?
1, 2.
That was a good idea. Just call it 2. Sure.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that easier than the other way? Which other way could have worked? I knew what you meant because you put a 10, a group and a group. Sorry.
Yeah.
So we're on somebody whose turn. Okay.
2 group 1, 2 group 2,
2 group 3.
2 group 4.
3.
Okay, I'll let you
I'm
write that.
sorry,
Yeah.
I
Yep, we
messed
got it.
up.
Yeah, that'll help us. Okay. Yeah.
3 group 1.
3 group 2.
3 group 3.
3 group 4.
4 group.
4 group 1.
4 group 2. Am I going?
Yep.
Okay.
4 group
That's
4.
tough. She has to do double duty. So, what should I say?
5.
Okay, 5 groups. But I can't,
Or group group.
because I can't say 5. Remember?
Oh.
So what should she write? She and I, we have to restate. I said it wrong, so you can cross me out. Cross me out. What should I have said? A group of groups. A group of groups. Right?
A group of groups.
Right.
G, but what do I put?
So what should we do to write that? 1, 0, 0.
Yeah.
That means, what does it mean?
1 group. 1 group.
Groups of groups. I think that 1, 0, 0, I think it means it groups groups. So, you're next.
2 groups 1.
Can you hear?
Oh.
They're saying things
Group
really
of
softly.
groups 1.
Say loud to her.
Group 1 on 1s?
Yeah.
And group of groups 2. Group of groups 3.
Group, group, group.
You want help? I can ask for help if you want it. She wants help. Help her. she writes what you think she is, what you're saying. Yeah, okay. If you want feedback, you can say, clap for me if I'm doing this
Group of groups, 2.
Group of groups, 3. Group of groups, 4. Group. Maybe another group, I'm not sure.
I think that makes sense. Does that make sense to anybody else?
It's easier to write it than to say it.
I don't know about that. Do
Well,
you
I
agree?
disagree.
All right, let's pause. Tell me what you think so far about going through this process. What is, anybody can say, who wants to say something about going through this process?
Well, seeing it's confusing because.
The notation?
Yeah, the kids are gonna see 4 and then 10, why are you writing 10, it should say 5. And then why are, and then after what?
Well, remember, I'm not talking to kids, I'm talking to you guys. You can just say you. It's confusing to
It is
me.
confusing to me because you go straight from 4 to 10, that doesn't make sense.
But you
Okay.
told us G is just one hand.
Mhm.
So what does one hand represent?
And you don't want to go back, I don't think you guys want to go back to tablets. I mean, I think you want to keep using the zeros, right?
Is this a society where we all lost one hand, or?
Well, it shows that our counting system is based on 10, but there's other counting systems that are not based on 10.
We're base 10, base 8, this is base 5.
Say, I'm sorry, I was writing this. Can you say that again?
It just shows that our counting system is based on 10,
Yeah.
but there's other counting systems that are, well, this, like she said, this one here's base 5. We're used to the base 10 system because that's what we've been taught, but there's other.
So it became rote almost. I mean, it's not been something we've been reflecting on, but somebody was saying, it's like having a 3 or a 4-year-old kid trying to make sense of what are the adults doing, right, around me. So it throws us way back. Did we do something wrong? Tell me.
There's no fun.
So you might have liked it better if I let you say 10 instead of group. I think that might be kind of what you were saying, right? And I could have, I mean, I'm making rules up, right? But I made that rule up having some experience working with people to do this, undergraduate students anyway, and I found that to get the idea across, it made them understand grouping in their own system better, to use the word group than to say 10 when it didn't seem right. Because you and I, we all know that's not a 10, it's a 5, right? So to me the 10 was a confusion, so that's why I went to the group. I don't know, I guess we could all reflect on pedagogy here, but so what else do you feel about trying to count this way? Anything else that you would say about trying to count this way? What's hard about it? What's hard about writing it?
Well, I was trying to find a pattern in my head so that I would be prepared when the person said it.
Sure.
So I think instead of just listening and paying attention to everyone else, I was too busy concentrating on making sure I knew what they were going to say before I said it. And I didn't obviously come up with a very good solution.
Oh, well, because you're grappling, where are the messy points? You know well, because where are the bad places? Where the G's are, right? Where the crisscrossing things are, right? So, that's fine. This is learning, right? We forget what it's like to learn anything. I don't know. It's not very pleasant sometimes. But if it's right, we build a place where you can trust each other, it can be fine. Mary, do you want to say anything more out of this? I know you have a camera.